Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. It's Annabelle, and our team is on here with Bernadette and Julia and Marley, and we'll be sending the recording out. But we just started this call. I think this is the third one we're doing. So it's going to start out with a few people and then grow and grow. So right now, I'm excited about this call in particular because I've been waiting for our convention and waiting for the new products, and I got my convention kit. Yay. And all the new products are listed right up here on the screen as we go through this slideshow. Please feel free to ask questions or to interject with anything you know, because I'm still learning. We're all still learning because they're new products. But I want to start out by talking about you can see what's in the kit already, but we're going to go through individually. But I'm going to start off by talking about this one in particular, the VMG. It is awesome. It's a green supplement that goes in your water and you mix it in, or your smoothie, which I've been doing in my smoothie because I try to put everything all in one. And it's been compared a lot to AG greens, but this one blows it out of the water up by a few different reasons. And we'll get into that. And I'm still learning myself about that. But as far as what's in here and the bioavailability and the absorption rate, this is going to replace your vitamins. If you don't want to take those pills anymore, you can replace it with this. There's a lot of science behind it. But VMG is a delicious powdered drink you have once a day with vitamins, minerals, and greens. That's what the VMG stands for. And more to support your health, which is why they have the plus. There's prebiotics and other things in here too. It's an all-in-one packet that you can take daily. And just personal experience, I get a boost of energy from this. And I have tried the AG greens and I did not get that same boost when I did that. It just kind of had a chalky taste, and hopefully it was doing some good stuff, and it might have been, but this I can actually feel, and I know the science, what it's backed with. So that is a big deal to me, just knowing all those things. So why do I need it? I'm just going to read a little bit from here. In the past 30, 40 years, nutritional density of many of the fruits and vegetables have been dropped by 80%. And a lot of you know about this, especially if you're in the health industry, and the decline is so bad that we can't absorb those nutrients and minerals in our foods. We have to get it through supplementation. There's just no other choice, unfortunately. I hate to say that and sound negative. I can eat as much organic stuff as I can. If I had a farm, that would be even better. But this is just a great source, and it's easy to get it all in. So this offers us and provides us that quality of nutrition and brings that nutrition into our body and the better absorption. So that's why we would want to do it. You can do this if you're an adult, child, or even an LLV customer. So if you already did the supplements, you can switch it out. But I would add the fish oil and the probiotics along with it, which will come in a kit come October. Get into those other things in just a moment. So adults 1 sachet a day, safe for children to adjust dosages. I'm going to give my teenager this. I'm hoping she will get into it because it does have a fruity taste. So it's good because it's real fruit. It's not fake fruit. There's no fake ingredients here.
I can chime in real quick and just say I love this because I was a little worried it would have a stevia taste. I just don't really like that stevia taste. And my kids, I have to usually mix their greens with juice for them to take it. But when this came in, I put it in the cup with some ice, and they both every day now juice. So I, of course, will be getting more on October 1st because now I need to order it for 4 people in this house instead of just 2.
Yeah. So I know he's going to be excited about this too. So that's good. Thank you for letting us know about the children aspect of this, since I don't have the littles. So this is something I really want to share with people about, and I'll be posting a lot about and learning more about and sharing with you guys more. So I'll do the next slide. Do for me. So energy levels, immune system, gut health, digestion, hormone function, brain function, liver, skin support, balanced mood. I mean, these are all really important things. Overall organ function is huge. So cellularly, this is a big deal. So this is why you will love it. You can see all the little boosters here and filling the nutritional gaps, flow within, the goodness of everything it does for your body. This is a great thing to take a screenshot of to send to your friends or family members, because we all want to keep everybody healthy and you want to make it easy and convenient. the biotin, the vitamins, like I just said. So this is, like I said, a great all-in-one boost for your whole body all over.
And then just another way to this slide just shows the different aspects of what's in it. It's got the nutritional blend, the superfood food blend. So this one's going to be like your vitamins. This one's more greens, your cellular support. So the antioxidant support help keep your immune system good. Biotransformational blend. So this is to help prevent against cell oxidation. And then the bioavailability boosting elements, they said it is 5 times more bioavailable than leading market options for greens that would be similar to this. The absorption and retention rate is much higher. They said 80%.
I think you said that. That's right. So it's 5 times more effective potentially than some of the other packets that look like this. That's a big deal to be able to put that out there.
Right.
You have to be careful saying, unless you're one-on-one with a person, you have to say the other leading brands. So just note that for yourself. Thank you. All right. So now the omegas. There's a little video that we put on here because I really like the video versus me just sitting here talking to you guys. But the Omega Plus has a blend of essential fatty acids with the fish oil with wild orange as well to support heart, brain, and overall health with 2,000 milligrams of fish oil. And you'll see how that's derived, 900 milligrams as well of the, oops, sorry, can you back that one up, Marley?
Yes, one moment. I'm going to pull up the video real quick and then we'll go over, all right?
Actually going to say it. It's better than I.
No worries.
Did you know that most people aren't getting the omega-3 fatty acids their body needs to thrive? Modern diets are overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids, but lack the essential omega-3s that support heart, brain, and overall health. Omega-3s are essential to your health, but your body can't produce them on its own. The most efficient source of omega-3s is marine-based, and yet most of us aren't eating enough fish to meet our daily needs. Experts recommend at least 500 milligrams of omega-3s per day, but the average person only consumes about 90. It's time to find a solution. Introducing E-Omega Plus, a superior omega supplement designed to provide the essential fatty acids your body needs. With 900 milligrams of omega-3s in every serving, including 800 milligrams of EPA and DHA, E-Omega Plus helps fill the gap in your daily omega intake. E-Omega Plus promotes brain health, supports cognitive function, and helps maintain a healthy inflammatory response. Each serving of E-Omega Plus includes 2,000 milligrams of fish oil from wild-caught fish in the pristine waters of the Nordic Seas, and our fish are sustainably harvested with full traceability from boat to bottle. What makes E-Omega Plus truly unique is the inclusion of CPTG Wild Orange Essential Oil. Wild orange enhances the absorption and benefits of omega-3s. Wild orange is made up of 95% limonene, which supports heart health by preventing the oxidation of fish oil, keeping it fresh and potent. This essential oil not only protects the fish, but also adds its own benefits, including maintaining healthy cholesterol levels and inflammatory response. Taking E-Omega Plus is simple. Just 3 soft gels a day with food, and you're supporting your heart, brain, and overall wellness. Whether you're already taking a fish oil supplement or you're just starting your omega journey, E-Omega Plus provides the daily support your body needs. Don't wait to give your body the omega-3s it needs for optimal health. Visit doTERRA.com or contact a wellness advocate today to learn more about E-Omega Plus and start your journey towards better heart, brain, and joint health. E-Omega Plus, because you deserve the best.
Okay. Annabelle, do you mind if I hop in and say a couple things real quick? So I'll just have these slides up if anyone wants to just look at them while I talk. I was really interested in this when they announced it. One, because I already know that fish oils are really good for me personally. Like, you know, oil those joints up. I'm not going to be a tin man over here as I turn the ripe old age of 30. I have a brother who he is very particular. I wouldn't say he has been diagnosed with anything, but his favorite hobby when he was a kid was to go and organize the pantry. He tinkers, he takes everything apart, and he hyper focuses on a lot of seemingly unhelpful things, I guess would be the best way to put it. And we noticed that once we started giving him fish oil every day, it really helped his brain to calm down and him to be able to relax and not feel the need to touch and organize and rearrange everything in our house, which when you have a house with 9 people in it growing up, that could be very overwhelming for someone like him. So we've had fish oils be very important in our family for a long time. And after watching this in convention, I was very excited about it because another aspect of my family is that we have hereditary heart issues. So my maternal grandmother passed away from a gigantic heart attack. I have an uncle who was her son, same thing. I have another uncle, her other son, he's had a heart transplant, and my own mother, who's her daughter, just this last year has had to do echocardiograms. She had a monitor. She had a mini heart attack, and she's been monitored basically for heart stuff all year long. And when they announced this at convention, they were talking about how the #1 leading cause of death in the United States is actually heart disease over the C word and some other things. So that was kind of like, oh, yeah, I relate to that. I relate to that a lot, having lost 3 family members and have one who has that sort of issue right here, our health. And it's something that's really important for me to make sure I take care of for myself because I have, a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old and hopefully someday at least one more. And I want to be there for a long time. My maternal grandma passed from that heart attack when she was 30, no, she was like 45. My uncle was, I think, 42. The one got a heart transplant when he was 35, and my mom is only 47. So not very old, and I want to be here for my kids for a long time. My goal is to live to be 112 because I will have lived in 3 different centuries. That would be really cool.
That's
So they said here that taking the recommended amount of fish oil per day actually helps to increase heart health and reduce those issues that could come up. They studied it with the Inuit people, which are the native Alaskans, who have a very high diet in omegas, and they live for they have very healthy hearts, I guess is the best way to say it. And so I was really excited about this product, and I would highly recommend it for anyone that would be able to take it because with heart issues being the #1 killer in the US, at least, what are you going to hurt taking 3 fish pills a day?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thank you for that share and that story. That's very valuable and helpful. And I have some help, some heart stuff in my family too. And then coupled with that, I know research shows anybody with ADHD, which is a lot of Americans, it makes a huge difference having a fish oil. So there's a lot of research around that. Okay. All right. So I think that was good for the omega. I know we're going to have a few more things to go over, and I don't want to run you guys over too far, but this is the frankincense complex. And what's cool about this is they, just like the turmeric capsule, Marley was helping me a little bit with this. They have the turmeric oil and the compound of the plant. So they're doing the same thing here. I'm sure you guys can see this with the frankincense. They have the frankincense oil in there, and then they have the resin. Those little tiny balls are actual resin of the plant. So it boosts up the level of what you're getting in the already super powerful frankincense. So internally taking it, those 2 together just kind of can do a ton. And I need to find out more information about this, but it's very potent. I would take, they're saying on here, take 1 a day. That's not bad. And it kind of covers you on all your bases for the big C word and for everything else, disease wise. So that's going to be pretty amazing. Does anyone have anything to add about that one?
Yeah, with the
go ahead.
are you about the stick or the pill? The pill, right?
Yes.
It's Boswellia in it, and you can look up PubMed, and there's thousands of things written up on frankincense with Boswellia in it. And so I would recommend anybody who's curious and really want to know about the big C word or autoimmune It's awesome.
Good, thank you. Somebody else saying something?
I was just gonna say, my husband's really excited for this one because he has some joint issues, you could say. And even though the bottle says, take as needed or whatever it says on the bottle, it's going to definitely be a daily staple for him. And we prefer to pair this with the Copaiba capsules as well.
Let me say too, my husband has a lot of body pains as well. He swears by frankincense for everything. So he takes a drop or two under his tongue already every day, maybe 3. So he'll be pumped about this too. I haven't gotten that to him. And that will segue us into the stick because frankincense is also in a stick. So that's another thing, body pains and skin renewal. So you can pair this with Deep Blue, but also I literally just been like rubbing it on my face because it's good for your skin health and youthful skin and the glow, and it has niawood in it, which I'm still learning about, but this is really good for your skin and the glow, and then just to have in your purse in general for any body aches. Anyone have anything to add about the stick?
I always have something to say, but I wanted to say just a bit about how oils distribute through your body when you apply them. It's great to use obviously diluted and undiluted with oils that allow either way. So with frankincense, you can use it neat or you can use it diluted. When you use an oil neat, you can imagine like a cone, it drills down directly. So that's really great for when you have something that needs really good direct support. When you have something that's diluted, you can kind of imagine it like being spread across a soccer field. So it spreads the dilution of the oil, it spreads it out on a wider area, and it trickles through the layers of the skin and muscle more slowly so that you can get a longer targeted approach,
Yeah.
which would be like that.
Yeah, that's a great point because of the way it's being delivered. Yep. So you can see what it does on here. I won't read through each and everything with you because I know you guys can read it, but see, I have to read through this part because I'm still learning about the niawood, but I'm not even sure how we're saying it. It's sourced from the Kealakekua Mountain Reserve. That's Hawaii somewhere, and I probably totally chopped that word up, but it's the sourcing is incredible always, but especially in Hawaii and their history. So what about the niawood have we learned from convention? Because that part I have not learned about. It looks like promotes healthy looking skin. Overall, the stick will be doing that. Provides optimum levels of alpha biocillol with niawood essential oils to support restoring. So restorative benefits for the niawood. Provides a soothing and comforting feeling and applies smoothly because of that stick. So it's free of all the yucky stuff too and fragrances, which is good to know. All right, moving
Let's
on.
talk about the niawood.
Yes, I jumped ahead there.
You're
So
totally
read that. So we're gonna be moving forward. So it smells really good. It's got like an earthy, sweet smell. It's hard to explain, like a sweet tree. Helps with minor skin irritations, skin imperfections, and the appearance of skin. So that's why they're saying, I think, to kind of put it on the face and stuff to kind of boost all of that. You can put it in the diffuser, 3 or 4 drops. You can put it on topically, 1 to 2 drops with a carrier oil, or sometimes I'll put it in with my moisturizer, but because it's in this stick, I've just been applying it directly on. And again, you can read some of this, but because of its content, it has very powerful benefits to reduce skin appearance issues or skin imperfections is how I should say it. It delivers restorative topical benefits and promotes the look of renewed skin. So again, skin, you're thinking about your skin health with niawood.
When I read this initial thing, just because I know a little bit about oils, it's basically been my whole entire life. When it says something like this, because of the abisabolol content, I believe I said that right, it can benefit your skin. Essentially, what it's saying is it helps to reduce oxidation on the cells and avoid early apoptosis of the cells, which is like an early die-off or aging process. So it helps to prevent that. And reverse that essentially. So that way you're getting nice, healthy, supported skin cells and immune cells and all of that good stuff in your body. It's protecting the cells essentially.
Yeah, so literally I'm like, bring it on. Let's throw this stuff all over me and do it every day. Okay, awesome. All right, let's go through the last three. So in the little kit, it came with the Escape series, and I wasn't sure what to expect. So I'm still learning about these, as I said before, but we're starting with the Amazon Escape. They're all very, very, very woodsy. The Amazon Escape is cedar wood. You can see the ingredients here. It's actually quite a large array of different grounding oils, and I need so much grounding right now with all the travel I'm doing, but it also has some really potent healing oils, and then it has some of our citruses. So honestly, I'm starting to put these on the base of my feet for grounding, but it obviously smells good and has that Amazon smell to it. But whenever there's all these different oils in a blend, it would take me a half an hour to go through what does cedarwood do? What does stemwood do? What does green mandarin? Because they all have different properties. And so I invite you to take the time to kind of explore and look at them and find out, gosh, that's a healing oil and that's of this oil and that's of that oil. So you want to really do that. But I'm just going through some of the ingredients and some of the sourcing points. So then there's the Vineyard Escape, which of course I'm like, oh, this is going to be like I'm walking through a vineyard. Not really, but it's very woodsy, and it's got a lot of the, again, the healing and calming oils, the grounding oils, cedarwood, copaiba, black pepper, guaiac wood, which I think you just told me something about that one recently, Bernadette. Do you have anything to add to either of those?
No, other than, when Annabelle says, take the time, take a spa night and just dip yourself into these too, because it will bring out what you really like and what, as far as the oil.
Yes, exactly. And then the Coastal Escape, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get like a beachy smell, but it's definitely more like a woodsy beachy smell. So maybe the northern coast. So it's going with cedarwood again, which again is like a huge grounding oil. Again, we all need that for stress. Grapefruit cleansing, eucalyptus opening things up. Bergamot has so many benefits, but incredible emotionally. Sorry, can you bring it back to that last one for thanks? And then coriander. So like I said, you want to go through these, you want to take the time, but put them on your feet and put them in the diffuser, because I'm experimenting with my sleep right now. And I'm like, well, give me 3 grounding oils. Something's got to work here. So again, I'm going to invite you to explore and take a look and learn with me. I am going to keep sending out information and maybe even go over more and more as I learn. But that is wrapping it up. I know we went over on time a little bit. I knew we would, just a few minutes, so that's not too bad. But it's really exciting. We've got a new omega, we've got a new frankincense, we've got the greens, which of course I'm the most excited about, and these new oils. And they're every single aspect of this is about the highest health benefit you can get to the science that's available now. And they supply the science, they do the studies, and they are anti-disease. There's everything here is trying to fix our skin, our cells, our body. And if we don't fight and combat with these kinds of tools, we're not going to be ahead of the game, because you can see in some of the conventions that are going on right now in the nutrition world, if you follow any of that, it's all about fighting for our foods, and they're poisoning us in those ways, in the commercial aspect with the toxic foods that are just being ultra processed. And we have got to go the other way to get our health on. We're in charge of our health, essentially. So if you want to do that, this is empowering. You have the options, you have the tools, especially if you're a member, you have the 25% off everything. So get on there on October 1st, get the new stuff and start reading about it and look at what I send out. And let me know if you guys have any questions.
Woo-hoo.
Guys for coming on, and we'll be in touch. Anyone have any questions?
Thank you, Annabelle.
Okay, sure. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.